The red flag, of course, meant a race restart, and this time both Scott and Bakker were ready for Matiwala. The Indian ran too wide into the first turn, and both Scott and Bakker slipped past easily. There were more battles further down the field, with Alan Boyter and Steve Blackney vying for 7th place. But there was no catching Rod Scott at the front of the field. Try as they might, both Bakker and Matiwala couldn't match him for pace, and it was Scott who took the honours in race 1. So a quick look at the results for race 1 of the UAE Sport Bike Championship, and it was Rod Scott who took first place. Second was Saudi rider Abdulaziz Bakker, and third Indian speedster Jazar Matiwala. A good race also for Hussein Al-Kahiji, 5th overall, but first in the stock bike class. So on to race 2, and it was a great start this time round for the Liberty Kawasaki rider Abdulaziz Bakker. Heading into the first corner, it was Bakker, Scott, and then Matiwala. Not far behind the leaders, there was a three-way battle going on for 6th place overall between Jason Burnside, Alan Boyter, and Steve Blackney. All three riders competing in the stock bike category. Meanwhile, back at the front, Matiwala had passed Rod Scott and was challenging Abdulaziz Bakker for the lead. Elsewhere, it was a good race for Yamaha rider Hussein Al-Kahiji. He was 6th overall in the first race and first in the stock bike class. Race 2, and he was once again at the front of the field in his class. There was more excitement to the front though, as Matiwala tried to get through on the inside of Bakker. And there was better luck this time out for Pasquale Grosjean. He took a fall in the first race. Grosjean now in 5th place overall and leading the Superstock class. But there was drama late in the race as Steve Blackney took a fall at the end of the main straight. Fortunately, Blackney was unhurt, but the fall marked the end of the race for him. Meanwhile, back at the front, and Bakker managed to pull away from both Jazar Matiwala and his arch-rival Rod Scott. Just behind them was another good outing for Adrian Mumby. He was 4th overall in the first race and in the same position in race 2. But by the end of the race, it was the Liberty Kawasaki rider Abdulaziz Bakker who took the top spot on the podium. Second was Rod Scott, and third Indian Jazar Matiwala. So, confirmation of the results for race 2 of the UAE Sports Bike Championship. In first place, Abdulaziz Bakker. Second, Rod Scott. Third, Jazar Matiwala. And fourth, Adrian Mumby. All four riders on the 1000cc machines. A good race this time out for Pasquale Grosjean. 5th overall, but first in the Superstock bike class. And making it 2 out of 2, Hussein Al-Kahiji. 6th overall, but winning the stock bike class. So it was a great start to the Sport Bike Championship for both Rod Scott and Abdulaziz Bakker.
Yeah, it's been a good day, good fun today. All new bikes on the grid today, and the lap times have come down again by about a second. So the bikes have been reasonably well matched today, which is good news.
First race was, I had a terrible start. Few issues with the tires, but overall it went fine. Second race was better. We managed first on the second race, and more of them hopefully to come.
So a fantastic start to the 2008-2009 UAE National Race Day Series. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time for more great racing action.